The Royal Enfield Continental GT 650 alongside with the Interceptor 650 was introduced by Royal Enfield in November 2017. The 648 cubic centimeters parallel twin engine used in both bikes produces 48 horsepower at 7,150 rpm and 52 Newton-meters of torque at 5,250 rpm. In the US currently a new bike retails for about $6,500, making them one of the most affordable new base bikes to build a classic cafe racer. In today's design concept, we focus on the Continental GT 650. All parts used for the modifications are modified original parts of the base bike or available via aftermarket third-party vendors. The majority of the modifications for the build are cosmetic. Engine, electronics, suspension, and brakes remain OEM spec, including all riding aids. Let's get started with the first modification. We will remove the original rear fender, rear turn signals, the license plate holder, and the tail light. We also remove the front turn signals and the original mirrors. In the next step, we are shortening the rear frame and replace it with a cafe racer seat frame hoop loop with an integrated LED brake turn tail light. This step requires some metal cutting and welding to fit the new short tail section. On the front fork, we remove the side fork reflectors on both sides. The original tires are replaced with Firestone Deluxe Champion Cycle Classic motorcycle tires, which also provide a bigger profile. In the next step we modify and shorten the front fender to fit it better to the new tires. Time to make some color modifications. For a more vintage look we will black powder coat the headlight ring and bracket, the brake and clutch lever, the foot brake and gear lever, the air intake and throttle body, the engine valve cover, the footrest, and the top of the rear spring. To give the bike an even more vintage look, we replace the bike's original clutch and alternator covers with matte black ripped covers on both sides. Next, we will update the design on the original side cover. We also replace the handlebar grips with vintage brawn once and add integrated front turn signals and new lower clip-on mirrors. The front white headlight glass gets replaced with a yellow one, and we also install black fork mudguards. Now we modify the original seat cushion and remove some padding to make the seating position lower, and we switch the black color to brawn to match the handlebar grips. The front of the exhaust system gets wrapped with black Thermo Tech exhaust wrap tape. Finally we replace the original chrome muffler with a dark gray Ixo iron head black muffler from K-Speed. As an alternative to the original white base color we switch the color on the seat and tank to a blank metal theme color with a new metal Royal Enfield tank badge. Some states require a rear fender to be street legal, so we add a short rear fender matching the already modified front one. For people who don't feel comfortable shortening the original rear frame, here is an alternative using a longer single-seat vintage racing seat from Cafe Racer Webshop, which fits the Continental GT and includes an integrated taillight. To match the rounder seat we upgrade the original fuel tank with a genuine Royal Enfield OEM gas tank, Black Classic C5. This concludes today's design ideas and modifications of the Royal Enfield Continental GT 650. You can download a detailed description of all modification and parts used for our build via the link in the video description below. Don't forget to subscribe, and thanks for watching.